Every story hides a secret. Let's uncover it. The story begins in Los Angeles in the year 2030. A man was running frantically, terrified, because the entire city was after him to kill him. Even private car drivers had stepped out of their vehicles just to finish him off. Somehow, he managed to reach the house of a poor woman. Shocked, she asked, "What are you doing here?" The man pulled out a knife and threatened, "If you say even a single word, I'll rip out your eyes and play marbles with them. Just stay quiet." After a while, the woman got her chance. She quickly grabbed a nail gun, shot the man dead, and kicked him twice to make sure he was really gone. Suddenly, a group of armed people burst into the house. When they saw the man's body, they regretted that the woman had not given them the chance first. The woman then picked up a card from the dead man and told her son, "At last, we're going to be rich." She broke the card, and within minutes, the police stormed inside along with a reality show crew. An announcement declared that the woman had just won $22 million. It was then revealed that this was all part of a game, where millions of people participated, and every day one random person was chosen. If someone manages to kill that man before the sun sets, the reward will go to them. But if nobody can kill him, then the reward will remain his. The only condition is that no one is allowed to use firearms like pistols or rifles. That very day, we see a girl, an unsuccessful actress who has come to Los Angeles to try her luck in auditions. Sitting beside her, another woman tells her, "You look very innocent. Take care of yourself, child. People here are thieves." Katie replies, "Thanks for the advice, you're such a kind lady." The woman holds her hand and says, "Don't say that. You're like a daughter to me." "Well, I'm getting off here. Goodbye." A little while later, when Katie looks at her wrist, she is shocked to find that the woman had stolen her watch. Katie says, "That woman turned out to be a thief." After this, she reaches the room she had booked online. But on seeing it, she feels upset because the room looked nothing like the pictures shown on her phone. The landlady tells her, "We use different photos to trap customers." As soon as Katie sits on the bed, it sinks beneath her. But she had no choice since the rent was cheap. Just then, Allah's fiancé arrives and says to Allah, "At yesterday's event, the lottery prize was announced to be $600 million. Hearing this, Katie is shocked and wonders what kind of competition this is. Then she says, "Don't bother me, just give me the room key." The people hand her the key, and Katie goes to sleep. The next morning, when she wakes up, water is dripping on her face. Looking at the ceiling, she realizes that the upstairs neighbor's bathroom is leaking. The clothes she had prepared for her audition are also ruined. Angry, she shouts, "What nonsense is this? People are practically peeing on me as soon as I wake up, and now my clothes are destroyed too." Just then, Allah tells her, "Don't worry, wear my clothes. They're in the wardrobe of the room." Katie follows the suggestion, gets dressed, and heads for her audition. Only half an hour is left. When she arrives, she sees that other girls are also waiting to audition. She goes inside and performs her scene. The director looks at her and says, "Amazing, but don't ever show your face here again." At that very moment, Katie's card suddenly activates on its own. She takes it out and unknowingly registers herself into the game. She has no idea what the card is for or why it scanned her face. Later, she storms out in anger because her audition has failed. As she walks away, the girls sitting nearby realize that she is their target. Without hesitation, the first girl grabs a chair and smashes it over her friend's head. Another girl spots a shoe, quickly picks it up, and attacks her with it. Katie screams and runs, but the real trouble begins when she hides inside a karate training hall. The fighters there immediately gang up on her, and she gets badly beaten all alone. Then the captain steps forward and says, "Only I will finish her." He grabs her, spins her around, and slams her hard against the wall, throwing her back among the girls. As soon as everyone realizes she's the real winner, they all charge at her. Even the karate fighters join in, and soon a fight breaks out over who gets to beat her. In the end, the coach grabs her by the neck and declares, "She's mine to kill." Just as he is about to strike, Noel suddenly appears, punches the coach on the shoulder, and hurls him against the wall. He then turns to the girl and says, "Don't be afraid, I'm your bodyguard. If you give me 10% of the prize, I'll protect you." She said, "All right, brother. I'll even give you the full reward. Just save me." Noel tied her to his waist with his belt to protect her, then wiped out all the enemies. Suddenly, a weak-looking boy appeared. Noel told him, "If I kill you, I'll feel pity for myself. I'll count to 3. If you don't run, you're finished." The boy quickly folded his hands and said, "Sir, I salute you," before running away at once. After that, both of them came out of the building and realized that every 15 minutes someone was tracking them, so the remaining players could know their location. On the way, they found a car and used it to escape. The girl said to Noel, This is a game where everyone is after me. Somehow, I need to get out of it. Find a way. Noelle replied, there's only one way, you must avoid the townspeople. But if you make it out, I'll lose my 10% reward. Hearing this, the girl began to suspect that maybe Noelle wanted to kill her himself to claim the full reward. Soon, the whole town was chasing them. Both of them put on safety helmets. Just then, another girl suddenly jumped into the car, pulled out a knife, and tried to attack. Noelle shouted, I see Noelle tightly grab the girl's head and kick her hard, throwing her out of the car. But a little further ahead, the car breaks down. The girl gets out and starts running, but Noelle catches her again. The girl says, tell me the truth. Do you want to kill me and take the reward? Noelle replies, of course not. I just want to protect you. Just then, the police arrive. The girl quickly tells Noelle, before they catch me, I need to say something. She goes to complain to the police, but then realizes that they are actually here to kill her. Noelle rushes in and saves her life, and together they trick the police and escape. The girl hides her face with a magazine. Then, when she sees the card, she realizes that a drone has shared her location. Everyone around her understands that the player is here. They all pull out their guns and start searching for her. The girl sneaks into a wax museum and luckily no one spots her there. After some time, Allah calls. She asks, where are you? The girl replies, I know I'm late in delivering the clothes. I had no choice. Allah says, it's okay, darling. Just send me your location. She says, I'm at the museum right now. Just don't tell anyone. Not even a minute passes before Allah and Daisy arrive there. Allah tries to attack her, but the girl defends herself with a stick and somehow manages to escape from both of them, locking the museum door behind her. But people have already seen her. They quickly get off the bus to kill her, but Noelle reaches in time and takes her away. Katie says, don't be mad at me. I thought you were going to kill me. Noelle replies, this isn't the time to argue. In 3 minutes, the drone will send the location again, and everyone will be here. Katie says, we need a bomb-proof shelter where we can hide. Noelle takes her to Jack, whose house has a secret bunker. But Jack mistakes them for thieves and says, thieves don't knock on the front door. Just then, a bus full of people arrives from behind. With no time left, they threaten Jack, force their way inside, and demand the shelter password. As soon as they get inside, people attack the house. In the chaos, Katie shoots an arrow at Jack, so that she would lose consciousness and couldn't tell anyone the password. Now Katie and Noelle start talking. Katie tells the story of her failed acting career and says she has no future left. Then she asks Noelle, why are you helping me? Noelle replies that saving people's lives is most important to him. Everything else doesn't matter. Just then Ella and DG arrive. Ella drags Jack up and beats him to bring him to, then throws him into the swimming pool. Jack regains consciousness and Ella forces the password out of him. Inside, Noelle and Katie are terrified. Noelle calls a friend and explains that the attackers are hacking phones and causing explosions. They are remotely blowing up people's phones. Many are injured. Seeing this, Noelle and Katie leave, but Noelle notices a man on fire. He pours water on him and tries to stamp out the flames with his foot. The burning man screams, brother, be careful. My leg is broken. As they come outside, they are confronted by an armored vehicle and train guards. A guard says, Katie, come with us, or we'll have to carry your body. Katie says, all right, but my bodyguard will come along too. The guards go with her, and they all sit in the car. Katie remains confused, wondering where they are actually going. The car takes them to the headquarters of an agency, where they meet Louis, the leader. Louis says, I'm surprised you're still alive. Most people don't last more than 15 minutes, but you're safe here. Your protection is my responsibility, but I want 30% of the reward. Katie agrees to his terms. They go to a clinic for a medical checkup to treat her wounds. During this time, she shares her story. She says, my father abandoned me. My mother is sick, so I do whatever work I can to collect money for her treatment. I only came here to give an audition, but even that failed. Noelle then says, I was once a soldier. The guard outside was part of my team, but during one mission, I made a mistake that cost my entire team their lives. Only Louis survived, and since then, he has hated me. Just then, a girl arrives and tells Katie, Louis will take you to a safe place before sunset so that you can win. All you need to do is place your face on this device. The device was created to make a special mask, one that would hide someone's identity completely. And indeed, the mask was made. This time it was the face of an old man. But Noelle felt something strange. He said, I think Louis is planning to kill me in private so he can take the reward all for himself. Katie, however, didn't believe him. Just then, Louis walked in and led both of them to the garage. There, Louis told Katie to sit in one car and Noelle in another. That's when Katie realized Lewis was trying to deceive her, so she kicked him down. Suddenly, people rushed inside to kill her. Luckily, no one recognized her, so Katie grabbed one of Lewis's cars and escaped. But Lewis caught Noel and beat him so badly that he broke his bones. When Katie ran away, Lewis called her and blackmailed her, threatening to kill Noel. He told her to come immediately to the theater in the middle of the city, where only 16 minutes were left before sunset. Katie then decided she would save Noel, because he had saved her many times before. She also carried a pistol with her. When she arrived, she saw Noel chained up. Katie says, "If you don't let him go, I'll kill myself, and you'll lose the reward." So he replies, "I'll erase your fingerprints and put mine instead." Katie smiles and says, "Great idea, but I'm live right now, and the whole world is watching." He says, "All right, calm down and hand me the gun." Katie answers, "Fine, but first let Novel go." As soon as she tries to hurt herself, he shouts, "Stop, I'm letting him go. Here's the key. Now give me the gun calmly." Katie says, "I knew you had mercy in your heart. Here, take the gun." But suddenly, she kicks him. At that moment, people rush in and surround Katie before saving Novel. Novel breaks free and starts fighting Lois so he can't harm Katie. Now only 4 minutes were left before sunset. Just then, another group entered, putting Katie in danger. She runs out of the theater to find a safe place, but people chase after her. Loyal lands a strong punch on Lois and then smashes the theater set so no one can follow Katie. But Lois's men form a human ladder and climb after her. Lois reaches Kitty, grabs her by the neck and says, "Your death will be by my hands." Just then, Kitty slips and hangs onto an iron rod. She quickly pulls the pin of a grenade kept in Lois's pocket using her key and then lets herself fall. The grenade explodes, killing Lois and ending the fight. While Kitty is still hanging, people rescue her because she has already won the prize. Soon after, the organizer arrives and presents her with the reward. The lucky girl wins the biggest prize in history, $3,600,000,000. Over time, she opens major companies, builds shelters for children, helps the poor, and most beautifully, she marries Noel and begins a happy life with him. And that's the story. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more thrilling twists and surprises.